Hello there, Sagittarius. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Sagittarius for September of 2021. For everybody who's new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month, and we use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month. We'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading, hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have this weird speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. Makes all you Sages named Frankie, I suppose, for the time of this reading. Look at your moon sign and rising sign. You'll get a more comprehensive view of the month, and I don't think the cards are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme for the month. We have an interesting lay of cards here. Nothing in it bad. One that maybe we're holding on to something a little bit too tough. But I think if we are, or if something did happen a little off this month for us, it's still good. You know, it doesn't feel like a bad month. It doesn't feel like anything's really disjointed or, out of sync for us for the very most part. We have good words. They are intention, play, healing, faith, and wisdom. And I can see where we might have to use some of our wisdom with one of these cards here, or it could be a little risky. But other than that, I think we got a reasonably good month here. Start off the bat, we showed up in our own reading right on the bottom of the deck. If you think about it even for a minute, here we are, Queen of Rods energy. Now that's going to be Sag, Leo, or Aries energy, fire energy. This is an excellent energy. Not only did we show up in our own reading, but here it's male or female. So, if I'm a male watching this and it's energy that this is me, being me this month, some of us, it might be, a different fire sign type of energy. This is a prominent person, that's in a position of authority. They like to stand up. They like to shine, They are very, very, their personality, they're personally very warm, extremely generous, loving. They're very honorable and intelligent, mature. Their advice is well worth taking. They're actually a really good manager of money. If I'm going to somebody asking for advice, their advice would be the best, and it would be really, really valuable. If it's not me showing up in my own reading or another person outside of me that I'm going to for advice, it really means it's time. And now's the right time for me to move forward in any type of a business venture that we were planning, If it is us, though, it shows that we have these qualities in us so that we can, that these are the qualities that we need to use in our lives in order for us to succeed. So it's something that we're carrying with us right now at this time. So it's a really good, loving, honest, loyal type of energy. So I'd be if I'm having faith in anybody this month, I'd be having faith in me and my abilities. I love this too. Now we have the Page of Cups. This is water energy. Look at this guy, the way he's staring at that fish coming out of the cup. It's like, I like what I see, and I see exactly what I want. It's that type of energy. It's immature energy. It's a younger energy. He expects, or he or she, male or female, expects approval for whatever it is. So it's usually a person that's younger than us. It could be our son or daughter, could be a younger sibling, brother or sister. It's bringing us a message. This page brings a message about love. It means, it might mean like an engagement or a wedding, some kind of situation where there's some type of a emotional risk, because it's cup energy and that's emotion energy. Maybe where the circumstances is scary, but it's exciting at the same time, like a sudden elopement, could be going on. If the card represents us, which it doesn't, it says that there's an idea we have decided. I mean, it's a water energy and we're fire, but if it is us, it means that there is something, an idea we already have decided to take some kind of emotional risk on, right? And we aren't interested in anyone telling us not to. And that the next card coming up here actually verifies that. We feel it's going to work out no matter what. End of story. It's like we know it, end of story, and no, nothing's going to change that, period. It's that kind of energetics going on around us. And this one even verifies it, because next comes the Fool card. I love the Fool card. He has his little pack there, little sandwich pack, and his doggy beside him. And usually you can see the cliff. He's stepping off a cliff and he's just going over and not even looking down. He has the white rose of innocence in his hand, and he's going off on the quest no matter where it takes him. He knows it's going to work out right, just like that page of cups energy popping up in there. Nobody's going to stop me. So we're out of sync right now with the rest of the world, but it's out of sync in a good way, in a positive way. So we may want to go out on our own, like the heck with everybody else, nobody else. We're like a loner. No one else in our group can see things exactly the way that we see them. So we're seeing everything differently than other people around us are seeing it. So maybe some of us are in love with someone and no one thinks it's right for us, or maybe we're going to quit a job and do another one in the future, and everybody's like, you're crazy, Sag, and we're like, it's happening. This is what I want to do. I have faith in it. It's all that kind of energy. It's when we're moving to the beat of a different drummer. But whatever we're hearing, right? It's right. It's right for us. It's our authentic selves telling us what is the right thing for us. And it's urging us on. It's got our attention. So we're going to go for it no matter what. But I'm seeing the word wisdom here, and I'm thinking maybe we should evaluate risks this time. Maybe we should write down pros and cons of the steps that we're about to take, and if the pros outweigh the cons, maybe I am going to take it anyhow. Maybe this is the right thing for me to do. If the cons outweigh it, maybe I might want to set an intention, maybe look at this a different way, think about what it is I'm doing, because, this next energy is telling us we can manifest anything that we want if we set our intention clearly enough. So we're experiencing, this is a star. That's an excellent energy. At this time, we'd be experiencing some kind of new flow of energy, new flow of confidence in ourselves, feeling good about ourselves, feeling good about the universe. She's taking water from spirit and pouring it out onto the earth, which means she's manifesting. It's a manifesting type of energy where we're at a significant point of departure And we've been preparing to do this in our minds. Maybe we're not telling anyone else, but we've been preparing ourselves to get ready for this for a really long time. So we're having assistance both from the spiritual world and from the material world. You know, good things are coming to us because we would be in the flow, or so get your intention set, you know, in the flow of this pure energy of the universe. We're full of faith in our own selves and in the universe, you know, and we know things are, this kind of energy opens up doors for new opportunities to come in our life because we're in tune with the natural abundance of the universe, and the likelihood that we'll be getting exactly, you know, the benefits that we want from the material world really are much enhanced with this. So set our intentions ahead of time, because I think it comes to us in the form of money or possessions or assistance, sometimes recognition for things that we've done, you know, because a lot of times we need recognition and we don't get it, you know, no matter what. We think like, I should be getting this, look at how far I've come, and no one says, thank you, Sag, you did a job, you did it well, you did it wisely, like our thing down here, you know, you paid attention, you set an intention. It's all that kind of energy. But our next card here kind of throws a little kink into it that might back us up a minute with that full energy. This one might back us up for a second. We got the Four of Pentacles, which is called the Miser card. So that's why I'm laughing, because we Sages really are pretty generous with our bucks. It's when someone is holding tight to their money or material possessions, trying to hang on to everything that I already have. Basically, this is the energy of this card. Maybe I'm feeling a little bit threatened that there's loss coming to me in some form. Maybe I'm worried about a job or something, and I'm trying to prepare myself for this by really closely guarding what I do have. So I can be hanging on tight to something. It could be my possessions. It could be a situation that's around me, but I'm doing it in a stubborn and inflexible manner. You know, like, this is mine, end of the story. Or there's fear of the change that could be involved with this, or simply, sometimes I'm just comfortable right exactly where I am, and I don't want things to change. But things change, and we have to be able to accept that change is coming. So whatever this card's going to mean to us, we have to know in our hearts at the end, in the end, it is a good thing that we were holding, or, you know, holding tight, because we have the Star card that can manifest things to us. We have the energy of the Fool, like, this looks really bad to everybody else, but to us it looks really great. So we're going to go do it anyhow. The Page of Cups is that same kind of energy. Everybody else in the world's trying to talk us out of it, and we're going full speed ahead. But I think the end result's going to be what's the very best for us. Boy, that little Four of Pentacles does mean something. It says blessing in disguise. So whatever is going on, it may be wise for us to evaluate what other people say or do, you know. And if, like I said, weigh the pros and cons, because some of us may stop, and think the cons are more, I'm being outvoted here or something, than the pros for taking this path. But it's going to be interesting. It says, what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind the present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. And we do have the word faith down here too. So our prayers are going to get answered. It's going to be the best way, but it may not be the way we were thinking it was going to be answered. Let's put it that way. That blessing in disguise card gets me every time. I'm not sure if I like those. I guess you see it. What did they say? Hindsight is 20/20. Yeah, it is, but we're trying to get a little bit ahead of ourselves here. The angel sent you this card to help you recognize the blessing in the midst of an apparent challenge. What you appeared to have lost needed to fall away. It will be replaced with something better. Have no fear for your future, but continue praying and following the guidance that comes to you through repetitive thoughts, feelings, visions, and words. One door closes and another opens. The how is up to God with respect to the best way to answer prayers. Release the need to control and predict the outcome of the situation. Trust. I'm going to add faith, because we have the word faith down here, and set your intention because we have the star card. Well, Sag, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all, thank you for your likes, shares, your subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one of them. I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me, or if you just want to go neb about me, or if you need an appointment, all the information's down below the screen in the About section over at the website. Over at the website are 2 short videos. One explains the prayer class I put out there for you. The other, the suture classes. The prayer class tells you how to format prayers, why you do them the way you do. Sutras are simple thought forms. They go into a meditation that takes 5 minutes a day, and it enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. But videos that explain that are over at the website. So to all of you I've met through 5 whole years of YouTubes now, and everybody I've met through 33 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you. Hopefully I will see you back here next month. Bye-bye.